What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to install the LAMP stack onto your Ubuntu or Debian machine. Obviously you can work on any OS, you just need to tweak the commands a little bit to the requirement of the OS and the package manager that you're running. So I'm not going to teach you guys how to install Apache because we already did that in a previous tutorial. It'll be in the description below or on the screen if I decide to do that. Another thing we also installed was MySQL. Already previously in another video, so that video will be below in the description as well. And as an optional thing, we also did phpMyAdmin, which will also be in the description below. That is, totally optional if you need it or not. So anyways, for the rest of the LAMP stack here that we didn't take care of, as always, I'm just gonna do an apt update just to see where we are as far as packages go. Alright, so we got something that can be updated here, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, it's taking a minute here. While that's going, I'm also going to just get what we are doing here first. So the first thing that we are doing is going to just be installing PHP and then making sure that Apache is okay with PHP. And the reason why we're doing that is because we already have the other two prerequisites installed, which would be Apache and MySQL. So basically this tutorial is going to be installing PHP and then setting up virtual hosts, which we will do here in a minute. I haven't really been paying attention to this here, but let's just assume it's updated. So the first thing we're going to do here is this command, the apt install php and etc. So it looks like we already have it installed from the phpMyAdmin video, or it came with the box. The next thing we're going to do is going to go to nano this file here, which is in etc. apache 2 mods enabled dir.conf, and basically just make sure if you want the website to read PHP files first over HTML that you move this .php to the front here. Just kind of switch the HTML here, I'll highlight it, the HTML and the PHP around so that it loads first, and it'll choose that file first. And then just Control X and Y if you wanted. That's optional. After that, you're always going to want to restart Apache. And I'm just going to make sure that mine is running. So yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so now that we've installed PHP, I'm going to see if PHP is, first of all, installed correctly. Which it is, it's version 7.3, excuse me. And we can also install the PHP command line. Actually, I think we already did that. Yeah, we installed the command line interface version of PHP. Okay, apparently not. So, yeah, now we got that installed. Now it's going to be more about the virtual host. So, first thing we're going to do here is we are going to make a directory within the normal Apache one. So, by that I mean where the website usually goes. So, usually it would be that, HTML. But what we're going to do here is simply just make it var www, and I'm assuming you could really make this anywhere, but this just keeps it more in line and easy to read. And then you just put your domain name or whatever you can remember. I'm just gonna do lol.xyz. So once we do that, we're just gonna go to var www lol.xyz. Obviously, you're going to replace the lol.xyz with whatever you have on your end as your domain name or whatever folder you chose. The next thing we're going to do here is assign an ownership to the user. I already have ownership, I believe, because I'm root. So I'm just going to try this here. Just keep in mind I'm not a Linux expert and never claimed to be, so I might get some stuff wrong, but we're working on it. And then we're just gonna make sure that the value for this here is going to be all 755. So var www wall.xyz, and by the value I mean the permission value. So let me get my mouse out of there. All right, and then next thing I'm gonna do here is just make an index.html file. We're gonna put the words wall in it. Okay, and then so, you know, we're gonna save and close it, and then just going to make the actual virtual host now. So we need to actually put that with this here. Let me get this up. So this is the default config, as you can see. This here is the default Apache config for everything that's in www HTML to serve that. But so here's what we're gonna do. Excuse me. Now is we're gonna go to where that's located, which is etc apache 2 sites available, and we're gonna go and we're gonna copy the 00 default.conf, and we're gonna make it to whatever our domain name is .conf. Okay, and then now that we do that, we can nano or whatever text editor you're using. So we're just gonna change a couple of things here. So the first thing we need to change is the server the server name if you want to. So in this case, it would be just wall.xyz. And then the document root is going to be where you want this to go. So remember how I said you could put the file or folder rather anywhere. So I'm just going to then put in the lol.xyz we made, and I don't believe you put another slash here, but you should definitely test out both if you're not getting the results you wanted. So then I'm just gonna see for server alias if that even exists on here anymore. Okay, so it doesn't. Unless I spelled that wrong. No, I didn't. Okay, so it looks like everything is fine. And then once we do that, we're going to just save, and then we need to do the A to en site. Sorry about that. En site, and we're going to put the lol.xyz .conf. Anybody you need to run reload Apache 2. Okay, and then if you wanted to, you could disable the default one. Let's actually just do that for now. So let's disable, it's basically A2 dis site, and then the original config. And then you need to reload Apache for that. Now, what I'm going to do here is simply go back to root. I'm going to clear everything, and the next thing we're going to be doing is just testing that PHP works. So to do that, we're going to do nano var www HTML. You can put your domain if you want to use that, but I won't be using that. So I'm just going to make a file here. I'm going to put in this. Okay, didn't copy over. This command here, which literally just brings up the PHP info window, and we're going to do a simple IP-addr, pull it up, the IP here, apologize about that, and we're going to just put that in our web browser and go to the file we just made. So when we go to the file we just made, info.php, you can see this here. You can see this is the same IP that I had listed here. And yeah, all checks out that PHP is in fact working 7.3 as we saw earlier. Let's do a PHP v. Yep, so that's fully working. And I don't really have a domain to show you how the other stuff works, the virtual host, but if it's not working, you can just kind of play around with it. You'll eventually get it. It's not too complicated. But anyways, that's all I wanted to show you guys today, is how to kind of install the entire stack, and yeah, keep in tune for the other stuff. Thanks. And make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment what you want to see next, because I'm running out of ideas, but I'm sure I'll find something. Thanks.